Are you truly convinced that you've unraveled the full mysteries of women, the intricate dance of love, and the unseen forces shaping human behavior? Steel yourself, for your deeply rooted beliefs may crumble like ancient ruins. We're embarking on a thrilling odyssey through the winding paths of psychology, where each insight doesn't just spark surprise, it has the power to reshape your entire worldview. The knowledge you're about to encounter is so profoundly eye-opening that you might return to it time and again, re-evaluating your own life experiences along the way. There are no straightforward answers here, but you'll discover abundant fuel for deep reflection, capable of transforming your perspective on the world and, more crucially, on your own identity. Are you ready to venture into the unknown? Part 1. The first revelation on intimacy and the female body. And so, we embark on this intriguing journey. If the material that sparks curiosity and broadens your perspective resonates with you, we're grateful for your engagement. Of course, sharing a few thoughts in the comments, perhaps what stood out most or any questions it raised, will help us refine our upcoming pieces to make them even more captivating. After all, our work is dedicated to you as we strive to lift the veil on life's most compelling mysteries. Many have observed that in the aftermath of intimate moments, women often yearn for a deeper emotional connection to linger. This isn't simply a passing fancy, it's a fundamental human need. Meanwhile, men may be inclined to simply turn away and surrender to sleep, while women seek out tenderness, heartfelt conversations, and the warmth of an embrace. This stark contrast highlights just how differently men and women can experience the very essence of closeness. As Sigmund Freud wisely pointed out, our choices in partners are never mere accidents. We only encounter those who already dwell within our subconscious depths. Perhaps the yearning for emotional intimacy that follows physical closeness is precisely that subconscious quest for reaffirming a deeper bond. It's fascinating to note that genuine sexual satisfaction can ignite a profound wave of positive emotions in a woman. Emotions that build upon themselves and grow stronger over time. Then there's another intriguing aspect. Women who embrace exploring their own bodies with tenderness and curiosity often exhibit elevated levels of hormones linked to sexual desire. This serves as clear evidence of the unbreakable link between physical self-awareness and overall sexual well-being. Consider this. Your body isn't merely a vessel. It's an endless wellspring of extraordinary discoveries and pleasures. So, how can one cultivate behavior in intimate relationships to achieve true harmony? Here's an insight that might reshape your usual approaches. Delighting a woman unexpectedly during moments of closeness proves far more effective than boasting in advance about one's supposed or actual skills. You might wonder why. Bold proclamations often breed inflated expectations, which, regrettably, can swiftly descend into disillusionment. In contrast, a spontaneous gesture of affection, an unforeseen surge of passion, or a genuinely creative compliment, these are the kinds of surprises that linger in the mind and hold true, lasting value. On the flip side, a woman's lack of interest is typically conveyed through faint, nearly undetectable signals. For instance, she might consciously steer clear of direct eye contact. Yet if her gaze happens to meet yours and lingers a bit longer than expected, it often serves as a clear indicator of sincere affection and desire. These seemingly minor actions at first glance can reveal far more than elaborate speeches and act as essential guides to her authentic emotions. Part 2. The female orgasm and the mind, the astonishing dimensions of sexuality. Now, dear audience, let's dive into some truly remarkable facts that may feel almost otherworldly, yet they reveal the profound depths of female sexuality and the remarkable intricacies of the female body. Have you ever encountered the notion that a small but genuine number of women can achieve the pinnacle of pleasure through mental stimulation alone? That's right, no mistake here. About 1 in every 100 women can experience an orgasm by tapping into the sheer power of their imagination and the intensity of their thoughts. Isn't this a compelling invitation to explore the vast, untapped potential of the human mind? As Sigmund Freud once observed, the masses have never truly craved truth. They seek illusions, without which they feel they cannot survive. However, when it comes to understanding one's own sexuality, illusions fade away, making room for a genuinely awe-inspiring reality. What's even more remarkable is that the clitoris stands as the only organ in the human body truly resistant to the effects of aging. It maintains its exceptional sensitivity and functionality throughout a woman's entire life, offering her the ongoing opportunity to experience deep pleasure. Furthermore, studies suggest that the average duration of a female orgasm can extend up to 4 times longer than that of a male's. These insights highlight the profound complexity and richness of the female body and its sexual capabilities, which unfortunately remain underappreciated and not fully explored. Part 3. A range of intriguing facts and the male perspective. Let's delve into some captivating facts that touch on both women and men, while also examining the male viewpoint on specific topics. To begin, we'll explore male physiology. The testicles possess an extraordinary capacity to generate sperm cells, roughly 100 with each heartbeat. This remarkable feature underscores the immense reproductive power embedded in the male body. Shifting to social dynamics, research suggests that a person can foster genuinely meaningful and enduring relationships with about 100 individuals throughout their life. This number reveals the inherent cognitive and emotional boundaries that shape our ability to build and maintain such connections. Another noteworthy insight involves first dates. It's often noted that approximately 80% of men naturally and almost instinctively direct their attention to a woman's breasts. This tendency is simply a neutral aspect of human behavior. This is simply an acknowledgement of a behavioral tendency, one that likely traces back to the core principles of evolutionary psychology. When a woman experiences attraction, she might unconsciously convey it through subtle cues, such as gently wetting her lips during a conversation. It's a minor gesture, yet it delivers a profoundly impactful, non-verbal signal. In today's society, many couples are embracing the shared exploration of adult content, and evidence suggests it can strengthen their connections. This practice often leads to increased intimacy, trust, and mutual devotion. By engaging in it, partners can dismantle certain emotional walls and foster open dialogues about their desires and dreams. Let us reflect on the timeless wisdom of Mark Twain. There are 2 most important days in your life. The day you enter the world and the day you truly grasp your purpose. These are the moments that carry deep meaning, particularly in the journey of self-discovery, including matters of sexuality and relationships. Embracing your authentic desires and needs becomes the foundation for a truly enriched life. In Western cultures, feet have become one of the more prevalent focal points for fetishism. This highlights the incredible diversity and often unexpected nature of human sexuality, revealing erotic appeal in the most varied aspects of the body. Now let's turn to male vulnerability. There's a perspective that many men tend to ignore or downplay. When vulnerability is expressed excessively and without restraint, for instance through frequent tears in the presence of a partner, it can, in some cases, erode her emotional and sexual interest. Before self-diagnosing depression or low self-esteem, it's wise to check if you're surrounded by unhelpful influences, as Freud once observed with his signature irony. Perhaps the real solution isn't in suppressing your emotions, but in channeling them thoughtfully and in moderation without descending into a chronic sense of victimhood. This doesn't suggest that a man should be emotionally detached or rigid, far from it. Rather, the way he conveys his sensitivity can deeply shape the flow of desire in a relationship. To spark a woman's authentic and profound interest, one must move beyond the most obvious forms of attraction. Areas like the feet, breasts, as mentioned earlier, neck, and the base of the skull carry tremendous erotic potential, yet they are often neglected in the rush toward more straightforward methods. Note: in the original text, there was a potentially offensive term that I have softened to maintain a respectful tone while preserving the overall message. Part 4. Biology, Behavior, and the Secret Language of Women. If you're eager to truly grasp a man's essence, pay close attention to his companions. They often reveal the core of who he really is. Bear in mind an enduring piece of wisdom. It's seldom worth the effort to argue with those who stir up trouble. By stepping into their arena, you simply lower yourself to their terms, where they typically excel in such conflicts. Let's turn to a delicate matter often on people's minds, the subject of male anatomy. It's essential to understand that in most cases, the average size is perfectly sufficient for a woman's fulfillment. The obsession with extremes is mostly a myth, fueled by industry hype and personal doubts, rather than genuine needs. As Sigmund Freud observed, the true measure of one's character lies in the size of the challenges that can truly unsettle you. Perhaps real confidence in a man arises not from physical dimensions, but from an inner strength and the ability to bring authentic joy to others. Here's a profound life truth. Wealth can be rebuilt, and love might be reclaimed with effort. But ignoring your health leads to losses that can't be undone. No fortune can restore the years or chances that slip away. Taking care of your body isn't self-indulgence, it's the very foundation of well-being. When dealing with harmful influences, you essentially have two choices: stand firm in opposition or step away completely. Compromises in this realm are seldom comfortable or truly effective. For many women, a kiss goes beyond a simple physical exchange. It becomes a profound moment of emotional depth, a reliable gauge of the relationship's health, far more meaningful than it often is for men, who tend to emphasize the act's tangible aspects. Consider this. The fear of death often conceals a deeper anxiety, the dread of not fully experiencing life or realizing one's true potential. Those who live authentically harbor no terror of the end, for they understand that every moment has been embraced and utilized. Anger, though a natural emotion, ultimately harms the one who harbors it most, eroding from within like a consuming fire. It's fascinating how watching romantic films or listening to love songs can heighten a woman's emotional experiences and her longing for heartfelt connection. These triggers activate brain regions tied to attachment, subtly shaping her perception of what draws her in. A man's emotional state can profoundly affect his appeal to a woman, particularly during her more sensitive phases. During ovulation, when her libido peaks, she might unconsciously gravitate toward thoughts of romantic escapades, even outside committed relationships, a timeless echo of primal instincts. Even the simple sight of a woman passionately selecting an outfit can spark an unexpected surge of excitement in a man, tapping into ancient drives. Part 5. Age-related aspects of sexuality, daily habits, and insights into attraction and well-being. The way we experience time is remarkably adaptable. Moments of joy spent with a captivating partner seem to vanish in an instant, while difficult encounters can make seconds feel like an endless stretch. In essence, our emotions have the power to reshape the world around us. The natural aroma of a man, especially the subtle influence of pheromones, can work like a subtle enchantment on a woman's desires, fostering profound instinctive connections and stirring intense passions. As Freud pointed out, we are never more vulnerable than when we are in love, and never more deeply disheartened than when we lose the person we cherish or their affection. The underlying chemistry of attraction, of course, plays a crucial part in this dynamic. Achieving harmony in relationships is like embarking on a long journey. It all starts with that initial step. Studies suggest that women in their 30s and 40s often show a heightened sexual curiosity and enthusiasm for diverse experiences, including spontaneous ones, which may arise from greater self-assurance and a clearer sense of their own needs. Experts emphasize that women typically reach the height of arousal through the simultaneous stimulation of several erogenous areas, such as the breasts and intimate regions, underscoring the rich and varied dimensions of female pleasure. Embrace the present moment. It's the essence of true balance. Dwelling on the past or fretting about the future only drains your vital energy. The notion that women dress up solely to impress men is a misconception far removed from reality. In truth, they often do so for their own sake, to foster self-assurance, cultivate a positive self-image, and assert a sense of personal command. The act of choosing an outfit becomes an intricate ritual shaped by one's current emotions, upcoming plans, biological rhythms, and even the smallest accessories. Women in open, emotionally secure relationships typically radiate greater vitality and enthusiasm. With age, many gravitate toward older partners, appreciating their emotional depth and steadfastness far more than physical prowess alone. A fulfilling, intimate life, as research consistently shows, can elevate mood and markedly bolster a woman's immune defenses, an essential advantage that deserves more attention. Sustained eye contact stands as a time-honored sign of genuine interest from a woman. And dedicating 15 to 20 minutes or longer to selecting attire isn't merely a fashion choice, it's a window into one's identity and inner emotional landscape. Personal desires in intimacy span a wide spectrum. Some thrive on the thrill of morning encounters, while specific positions, such as doggy style, can enhance the path to climax. Approximately 70% of women cherish the emotional depth and intimate connections in intimate encounters as much as the physical sensations. A woman's lips, among her most responsive areas, can spark a profound reaction with a simple, tender touch or a heartfelt compliment. Her handbag embodies a realm of preparedness, always equipped for those improbable yet conceivable moments. Astonishingly, female orgasms know no age limit, offering delight even beyond the age of 90. Yet, arousal can at times be tinged with melancholy, underscoring the intricate and multifaceted layers of women's emotions. When drawn to someone, a woman's voice may unconsciously rise in pitch and quicken in pace, a natural unspoken indicator of her excitement. And to wrap up with men, their semen includes valuable elements like zinc and calcium, which are explored for their potential antioxidant benefits. Stimulating a man's nipples, though frequently overlooked, has the power to intensify his sexual arousal. Part 6. Secrets Unveiled. What's next? Dear viewers, these facts and insights reveal the profound depth and intricate layers of human sexuality, spanning its emotional and instinctive dimensions. It extends far beyond our everyday assumptions, offering a richness we often overlook. By grasping these subtle elements, we can profoundly reshape the ways men and women connect, both in intimate moments and in the routines of daily life. If this discussion has sparked your curiosity or provided meaningful value, we invite you to share it with friends and family. Your engagement fuels our ongoing efforts. We truly cherish your perspectives. Please share in the comments what surprised you most or set your mind racing. What topics would you like us to delve into next? And if you followed along to the very end, know that we're immensely grateful for your time and focus. We've poured considerable energy into crafting this content to be both engaging and insightful. Thank you for being part of this journey.